channel. I'd like to thank you all for watching, for all the support that you guys have brought to the channel, and just for being the great subscribers that you are. If you're new to this channel, we talk about all things finance. Please don't hesitate to hit that like button or subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you can see everything that we post on here. Um, this particular video, as you guys can tell from the backdrop, is going to be on past due things and specifically late payments on your credit. It was brought to my attention by one of my subscribers yesterday, Miss Tamika Payne. So once again, thank you for the topic. Um, for that, this was a topic that we hadn't talked about, was how to remove late payments specifically. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that. And once again, thank you all for watching. Nothing you guys do goes unnoticed. Make sure that you guys leave some more topics or comments down in the recommend or down with recommendations, and let us know what you want to see. So, how to remove late payments. Removing anything off of your credit report. I will always give you this same step first. The first step that I'm going to give you is to call the lender. Call whoever it is that is reporting that to your credit report and see what they have to offer. So, for instance, with a late payment, you may want to call them and say, "Hello, my name is Miss or Mr. Such and such. You know, I've had this card for such and such amount of time. Fell into hard times, and you know, just I wasn't able to make that payment, um, and it's hurting my report. I'm trying to apply for something else, or just give them some type of emotional um, aspect. Kind of make the person on the phone connect with you. Try to connect with that person. Ask them how their day is going. Be nice to this person because they do have the potential to put you in line with the right person if they aren't the right person to get whatever it is removed. And the nicer you are to your representative, the more likely you are to get that late payment removed. So the next thing, if calling in doesn't work, then you go ahead and you go over to your report and you start looking for inaccuracies. You say, "Hey, I have this late payment. How can I get rid of it?" Well, what are reasons you can dispute for inaccuracies? If they reported the wrong date, the wrong month that it was late. If they misreport your debt amount, so they have the wrong amount of debt on there for a late payment or a collection. If the account does not belong to you, in this case, we know it belongs to you, so that's not a way to dispute. Um, Payments reported late when they were not. So if you paid it on time, or you paid it within the 30-day time frame that they give you, before you get a 30-day late, and they still report it as late, you can dispute that, and you should dispute that. Those things are very vital and important. The next one is still reported after 7 years. So as you guys know, pretty much anything with credit, if you want it removed off of your report and you don't want to put up the money or don't want to go through the extra steps to try to find a loophole to get it removed, you can always just wait 7 years for it to be removed. The next thing is, accounts are duplicated. So if you have multiple of that same account showing that has the late payment on it, then you can get it removed. So that's a whole um, another great way to potentially get it removed. If that doesn't work, then you've already called the lender, you've already disputed um, it, and the dispute doesn't come back. So then you want to go ahead and start writing a goodwill letter. So, how do I write this goodwill letter? Um, I'm going to start off with something like this. To whom this may concern, I've been a loyal customer for over however long. The same thing you say to them on the phone, basically. I like to first thank you for your services, warm up the emotions. I'm writing to ask that a goodwill adjustment be made, you know, to my account, and this is not a dispute of the accuracy of my credit report. So the reason why you say this is because, again, first you want to kind of warm them up emotionally, and then you want to let them know that you're not disputing your late payment, like you're not being combative at all. You're like, okay, in the most humble way that I possibly can, I really would like to get this removed. Can you please help me? Then you're going to continue with something like this. I'm about to begin the process of purchasing a new car or home, or something big generally is what you want to say. When reviewing my loan options, the loan officer notified me that a late payment was preventing me from taking advantage of low interest rates or approvals. You can also say getting approved for it. And that will sometimes also spark another emotional bout with the person reviewing your documents. Because if that particular person was in a bad situation with credit at any point in their life, or if they entered into a situation with their own um, family members, or with housing or anything like that, that's going to kind of spark those emotions of that person on the other side reading that letter. So basically, again, getting late payments removed is just like getting anything else removed. You want to follow those same steps. Call. If you don't get it answered the first call, honestly, I say call at least 3 times, before you dispute. Then dispute. If disputing doesn't work, you can go back to calling again and try and call again. Um, you know, and then you can write a goodwill letter. And the other thing that you can also do, if you do call again after the disputes and after the goodwill letter, you can negotiate. You can say, well, especially for closed accounts. And I'm not saying that the banks are trying to extort you or anything like that, but banks are in the business of making money. And you say, well, hey, is there anything that I could potentially do? You negotiate with them. Is there a certain amount of money? Like, what is it that could potentially get this late payment removed off of my report? Um, you know, so with that being said, as always, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys later on. And as always, um, we appreciate everything that you all do for the channel. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate the subscribers. And we definitely appreciate when you guys bring these great content ideas to us. So continue to be great. Enjoy the rest of your day, and peace out.